Hello and welcome back to 2048. One more thing about what I was talking about last time before I talk about what I'm going to talk about this time. Um, I don't know if it bothers you or not, but you do realize that many artificial sweeteners are also made with chlorine and contain a high amount of chlorine. Is that menacing at all? Are you scared by that? I mean, yeah, you should be, perhaps. I mean, even though they haven't said that it hurts in small amounts, these artificial sweeteners, chlorine is kinda a bane of life generally, and has been used to great effect. By great, I mean horrifying effect and chemical warfare for almost 100 years. Yeah, I don't think you wanna mess with this stuff. But maybe you do. Okay, maybe you do. Maybe you still want your Splenda. But if you do want your Splenda, well, that of course being the safest one, and probably the best. Probably the best. Yeah, probably tastes the best. Probably has the probably the sweetest. It's probably as a result lowest calorie. Maybe, I don't know if that's true or not. It cooks the best. It can withstand the highest temperatures. I mean, as far as artificial sweetness go, Splenda's probably the best, perhaps. But see, that's not good. The best of something bad is still bad. So I will explain why. Why it is bad for even that which it would say it is good for. Why the only reason you would eat it is not good enough because it does not even help you there. And what am I talking about now? Well, duh. I mean, of course I'm talking about weight loss and reducing your caloric intake. I mean, yeah, it's got fewer calories than sugar. Sucralose does. Sucralose is 0 calories. But are you going to stop there? Are you going to not even read the ingredients, man? Are you going to just not even look to see if sucralose is all it's got to do? You just gonna, really? Okay, be that way.
Well, it says it's got dextrose and maltodextrin.
Yes. Which is?
Yes, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's still got it because it still goes sweeter. Tell me it is, tell me it is, it must be.
But it's not. Sucralose is. But your Splenda is not all sucralose, because sucralose tastes horrible. They want it to taste like sugar. Their own slogan says it's made from the sugar, so it tastes like sugar. Yeah, it's made with sugar. It's made with a lot of sugar. It's actually made with 95% sugar. Dextrose and maltodextrin. It's 95% sugar, meaning that a 1 gram, 1 serving package of Splenda contains 3.36 calories. That is a laboratory calculation. And obviously to the nearest hundredth. 3.36. If you would instead eat a packet of 1 gram of standard sugar, guess what? It'd be 3.75. So you're risking all the health problems of a artificial sweetener, and you're not even getting that much difference. You per gram. You only like getting a difference of. Oh man, why did I memorize this before? No, 3.9. I do believe it is. I may not be. I'm not certain because I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking about talking, and I'm thinking about remembering, and everything is working. It's 3.9. I'm almost certain. That's totally why I'm still thinking about it. No, it is not. How could I have been so dense? It's 3.6. Oh gosh. 3.6 plus 3.6 is 7. Is that 7 point? Oh my gosh. Really? Okay, I'm sorry. I thought there was, for some reason I was thinking of 3.9. It's 3.6 plus 3.9. Okay, so it's 3.9. Wait, but that's what I said initially, wasn't it? What? Yes, it was. Oh, so I was right all along, wasn't I? Oh my god, just ignore that. That was awkward. That was awkward. Don't take my lack of math ability as any reason not to trust me. I'm not a doctor. Trust me. And actually, that's possibly you should trust me more because I'm not a doctor, because doctors profit off of illness. So, and this is true, some doctors will actually make you sick just so that they can profit from you. It's true, especially dentists. Oh, you don't think that's true? Well, it's not true of all dentists, certainly. I have an excellent dentist. But it's true of some dentists. Messed up, huh? Yeah, it is. It's very messed up. It's very, very messed up. But it's true. So, as it turns out, yeah. Splenda is no good. It's 95% sugar. So, no, but here's the kicker, of course. And the one saver here of the calories, the one saving thing for the calorie counters is that, according to Splenda's own data, which is probably about accurate, because, well, let's just think about how much sweeter is sucralose. Well, of course, it varies. It can go anywhere from 320 times as sweet as sucrose to as much as 1,000 times. But it's generally acknowledged to be around 600 times as sweet as sugar. That's about generally where it would be. So, at 5%, blah, blah, that's too complicated a math. Let's just use Splenda's calculations, which puts it at around twice as sweet as sugar. So that's just one saver, is that it is about, even with only 5% of sucralose, it is in fact still twice as sweet. So instead of eating 2 grams of sugar, you could eat 95% of 1 gram of sugar for 3.36 calories. So it's the difference between 7.5 calories and 3.36. So, and of course, the average sugar packet is like 2.8 calories. And so, I just failed. Oh, gosh. And so you're actually saving about 31% of your calories. Yeah, you're only eating 31% with 1 gram of Splenda versus 2.8 grams of sugar. Okay, so that's normal packets for both. Now, here's an interesting point. I know what you're thinking.
If Splenda's got so many calories, why is it going to so calorie sweeter? Huh? Oh, I bet I gotcha.
But you didn't. The FDA allows any sweetener, if it is going to be eaten if it is generally ingested in the amount, in an amount where it would be, and is labeled it, and has the label serving. Okay, let me rephrase. If you're going to be eating less than 5 calories of it, and if this labeled serving is would have less than 5 calories in it, then the FDA actually allows that to be considered 0 calories. And so, in the United States, because of our glorious FDA, which on average will require 8 years before allowing any new drugs, no matter how useful, no matter how deadly the disease that they're treating, on average, 8 years. Well, I mean, yeah, it does matter. There are certain things, but I'm just saying, it generally takes 8 years for things to get approved. They will, and that's regardless of any circumstances at all, which may change that statistic. I was wrong. Yeah, certain things may change it, but the point is, on average, 8 years. Well, I mean, I was technically right because, I mean, technically, I was saying no matter what the average is 8 years. Well, yeah, the average for getting approved, anything approved, is gonna, no matter what certain things may be, is 8 years. It's complicated. What I said is still correct, but it's how I use the statistics. Let's just say on average it's 8 years, and let's just think about whatever it is that's approved is perfectly safe because it was deemed eventually safe. So I mean it was safe all along. It just takes 8 years. That's all those years people have been having it, and for that reason, Europe often gets things, life-saving cures, before America does, and that's just sad. I just wanted to put that out there for you. Not saying anything about that, just saying that and that alone. You can draw conclusions if you want, and I'm just keeping the facts here. That's a fact. What else? What were we talking about? Right. Splenda. Sounds like a splendid thing, doesn't it? Splenda. Oh dear, what have I done? 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 Okay. So yeah, Splenda's got a lot of sugar in it. I just want to point out. So yeah, it's because it's 3.36. It's less fuel per packet, which is how much you'd usually use. If you use more, then it's up to you. But it is determined by the FDA that the one packet is a general use for Splenda, and that one packet is 1 gram, and that is the labeled serving. So 1 gram is 3.36, and so everything says that. Wanna call that 0 calories? Go ahead. And so they do. Duh. I call it 0 calories so you will be guilt-free. But your health doesn't care whether you think you're guilt-free or not. Ignorance is not bliss when it comes to your health. Just yeah. Anyway, that's going to wrap this episode up. Thanks for watching. And I think you understand now. Whoa, here's a funny thing, though. It's 1 gram. 1 gram. If you could ever get sugar to be considered, if you could ever get 1 gram of sugar to be considered an amount that people would likely eat, no more than that. And if you would label that as being 1 serving, which is 1 gram, you could actually get sugar labeled pure cane sugar as being calorie-free. 0 calorie sugar. No catch. 0 calorie pure cane sugar. I just thought that was funny. Thanks for watching this episode, and goodbye.